Today I'd like to do a little review on a series of Taurus pistols. Some of you may not be familiar with the Taurus brand of pistols. They are manufactured in Brazil. They've been around for a long time. They started manufacturing revolvers years and years ago. And their first semi-automatic pistol, I believe, was a copy of the Beretta M9, or 92 as the case may be. But they've branched out, and they actually have a good reputation for good quality pistols. So I'd like to give you an opportunity to see what some of these look like, and encourage you that if you're looking for a pistol along these lines, to take a look at them and give them a consideration. I'll put it that way. So the first one we've got is a Taurus PT 140, which is one of the Millennium Pro series. The Millennium Pro series of pistols are a polymer framed compact pistol. They have a multitude of calibers. The PT 140 is a 40 caliber. Standard detachable type magazine holding 10 rounds. Standard types of controls on them as far as slide release. It is a little bit unique in that for a double action only pistol, it does have a manual safety. Manual safety just gives you a little bit more assurance with a double action pistol, but some people prefer just to leave it off all the time. Like I say, the magazine capacity is 10 rounds, which is 2 rounds less than a Glock 22, for example, but it's a more compact pistol than what Glock 22 is. It's a very reliable pistol, handling pretty much any of the 40 caliber loads that are around. Well, I'll give you a comparison basically with a Glock 22. Glock 22, they're basically the same height as far as the height of the pistols, but the Taurus is about an inch to an inch and a quarter shorter than the Glock 22. They're again very lightweight, very compact, very reliable. One of the things with the Taurus varieties of pistols is that unlike a Glock, if you have a misfire, with a Glock you basically have to rack it again to recock or reset the striker mechanism. On a Taurus, the Millennium Pro series in particular, make sure that it's unloaded. If you have a misfire with the first round, all you have to do is pull the trigger again. It'll recock it, refire it. So if you do have a misfire, you can do a double tap on it and see if that's going to set off a cartridge that may have misfired. If not, obviously you have to rack out the old round and put in a new one. But this is the Millennium Pro. Like I say, it's a very compact little pistol. For those people who have smaller hands, the grip is pretty much the same size as on the Millennium Pro 9mm. Like I say, for 40 caliber, it's just a smaller grip frame. The next one up within the series is the PT 145, which basically looks identical. They've got the same type of method of operation on them, same features. The grip on the Millennium Pro PT 140 is a little bit larger. For my preference, I like it a little bit larger. It gives me a better purchase on the grip. The nice thing that impressed me about the PT 145 and 45 caliber was it has a 10 round double stack magazine. In a 45 caliber compact pistol, I found that to be very desirable, very unique at the time at least, and makes a very compact little package if you're looking for something to carry in your illegally, obviously, in the locale in which you live. But there again, pretty much the same features as any variety of the polymer framed semi-automatic compact pistols. Similar type of configuration, double action only. They have had a couple of different varieties of configurations on the rear sights, as far as whether it's a 3-dot type of a lineup or a 2-dot stacking type of alignment. So there is that variety in there too. But there again, drop-free magazines, so you don't have to fumble with them when you're trying to do for a quick reload on them. They do not have any type of accessory rail, which you would not necessarily expect in a compact pistol. The next step up within the series was they actually went with the 24/7, which is more of a full-sized firearm. They further modified that into a contender for the military contract. This is a Taurus 24/7 OSS in 45 caliber, 45 ACP. They also have, you can get a black frame on it or the sand colored frame. Takes the standard 24/7 type of a magazine. Well, this one will hold 12 rounds of 45 AC ammunition, or ACP, excuse me. Pretty much standard, there again, types of features on it. Longer barrel. It's got a 5+ inch barrel. I don't remember exactly now whether it's 5.5 or 5.25 inches, but basically comparable to a Colt 1911. Pretty much standard controls on it. Slide lock, disassembly, and there again, the manual safety. Manual safety on these is ambidextrous, so it works out for either shooters. Also has a cocking indicator on the back. When it's cocked, you see red. When it's fired, the red indicator goes away. So that gives you a little bit of a more distinction of when the firearm is ready to go. One of the things with the OSS series is it does have a short pick rail for accessories, if that's something you desire to use. And again, with the Taurus series of pistols, if by some chance you have a misfire first round, all you have to do is pull the trigger again. It'll recock it. Trigger pull is a little bit longer if you're starting off just from a non-cocked standpoint. But once the firearm is cocked, it's a little bit lighter. You get a little bit more slack, but it's a lighter pull. Very controllable. One of the nice things about the Taurus series of pistols is the cost on them. As compared to the Smiths, the Colts, the Glocks, Brownings, take your pick. These are very affordable compared to those, and they are a very good quality pistol for the money. A lot of people aren't necessarily that impressed with them, but they probably haven't shot them. I find it to be a very reliable pistol, very comfortable to shoot. They have kind of serrations of sorts on the grips, and that just seems to help cushion the recoil a little bit, although in this size of a pistol there really isn't that much of a recoil. Very accurate pistol. I think it's something that would be worth your consideration if you're looking for a reasonably priced semi-automatic quality pistol that has some unique features to it. If you get a chance and you're interested, take a look at the Taurus and see what it'll do for you.